hoof.
I still don't understand how, like Brennan biked everywhere in the summer. I can't imagine
he's poor, or he was poor. Now he's rich.
Oh yeah, because
he's fucking rich in super chats and laundered money.
Did you see some of this? Like
no, I don't watch it. It's
fuck you. I was
enough of that fucking horse shit makes it to Twitter. You don't have to watch it.
Nope. Tell him where I watched it, Garrett. Tell him where I watched it.
On Chad Zumach. Sit down, Zumach.
No. Where did I watch it?
On the Rock Bottom podcast with Ray DeVito.
No, that's Garrett's guy. Garrett's guy.
Garrett's always stream sniping those
I
guys,
watched it on the boss's show.
Which is a term that I don't like how cool they made it. To say. Like, oh, I'm sniping you. Which I'm just sitting here watching your show like a little faggot boy.
But that was the biggest controversy of Tuesday. Because Shuley was pulling viewers from Kevin. Kevin paid all this money to have John on.
3,000, I heard.
Shuley just sniped their stream and then had thousands of more people watching his stream, watching Kevin, that would have been watching Kevin's stream.
Holy smokes.
So Kevin was mad.
Oh, you didn't
Shuley was like, kaboom!
I can top it. I can top it. You ready for this?
And I don't mean... I'm fucking dead. I got shot in the fucking head by a sniper. I fucking wish.
Are you sure?
I fucking wish that's what started happening.
You sure you don't care about it, Steve?
Fucking faggots. I wish that would make this all worth it. That'd be great.
This is why Steve's quickly becoming a better podcaster than anyone here, because that's a legit beef. Steve, like I'm a child. I love watching them tear each other apart. You're offended as someone who fucking is working at this and getting better and watching stuff and doing the work, and you're like, all they do is shit on each other and get thousands of views. Does that bother you, Steve?
Only because they're fucking losers.
Yeah.
They're making me know these fucking retards.
That's because
Garrett
can't
stop. This is the show. Here's hours of content, which would be all fine and good until you told me how much money they're pulling in, and that makes me mad.
But that
it
money
doesn't take any fucking real...
Steve, that money is killing them. You understand that?
How?
Because
how? I'm an Indian. How?
Okay, how long is an Indian? I'll tell you, Steve, because I've said this before, and this we enjoy. Like we walk in today and we're laughing about the dumb shit. How like we're late and we're making fun of each other, and we're doing a show. And the last thing you said is, "Hey, we got to do this, and this to make money." Do you understand? They're like, we have to get on one of the most useless, untalented people in the business that we hate, and I have to pay him $3,000. And then Bob Levy goes, and Bob Levy says, I have to sit here in a box with a guy that said I cheated on my wife, and I have to fucking be nice to him, and I will, because I have no fucking spine for the fucking money. And that's a terrible fucking feeling. And fucking Ray DeVito, fucking, I don't have to tell you, Garrett can fill you in, goes to these shows just for the fucking money, sits in these, and who's another one? Pat Dixon fucking shows up because he's got a... And again, I'm telling you, I'm coming... Like, Pat Dixon, at least, he's like, I got to fucking pay. These guys are doing it just for the money. I hate to fucking sound like a fucking piazza, if I may.
Well, it works, and they won, because now we're talking about them, too. So
we can talk about them all we want.
They figured it out.
But you're not.
The internet is a fucking death zone for creativity. All you need to do is just find someone that you can promote as someone who's a piece of shit that you don't like.
No.
And just do a show. Do a show 4 days a week about some guy you don't like.
That's like, we don't do that. I mean, what you're talking about, and God bless you, Steve, because you understand, like, you've made the dump your own, and you told me how much money they pour on you for that. And I'll say it. I'll say it. Steve doesn't get paid for the dump. He gets paid, but he gets to do the dump. And I know you assumed he got paid. I mean, I know you assumed he didn't get paid because he doesn't enjoy it at all. You don't enjoy it, Steve. You show miserable. You can't wait to end it every day at 2:10 promptly.
I've changed the format of the show. All I do now is on Mondays I watch Ray's show. On Tuesdays I watch Chad. On Wednesdays I watch Shuley. And on Thursdays...
You snipe stream. You shit on.
I snipe stream. I do stream snipey on Kevin Brennan. It's so much fun. Everyone loves it. I just haven't figured out how to get paid for it yet because we don't have a super chat.
No, you haven't figured out how to get paid for it because you don't work, because you don't do it for the money. Don't get me wrong.
I'm going to be doing it for the money.
Nope.
They're going to be called super duper chats, and you have to pay $150 to make a comment. As many times as you want, though.
Would you be happy?
$150 flat fee, and for that entire show...
Would you be happy doing that?
Dude, sure, why not? Free fucking money just to do the same shit I'm doing?
You wouldn't be.
I'd be no. I mean, I wouldn't. It wouldn't change how I was doing stuff, but more money is never a bad thing. It's never like, oh, fuck this, I don't want money.
So you would enjoy watching people that, I don't know if you know.
No, I'm saying if
Garrett,
I could do the show I do now and just make more money, yeah, that'd be the best.
So you would enjoy, rather than sitting here with Bobby, having Garrett chime in all the time, fucking having me run into the studio, you would enjoy watching people that, I don't know if you were paying attention to yourself 3 minutes ago, I don't think you like these people.
Well, no, actually sitting there and reading super chats makes the show kind of unwatchable. But they're for money.
So what?
Money's good. I like money.
You're making money doing what you love. You can.
Yeah, but I can make slightly more by.
Would you like to make a lot
begging
more
for it on the internet?
Do you think Kevin?
Not that different.
Do you think Kevin Brennan? Do you think Bob Levy is happy?
Yes.
You're
He's got
wrong.
a pool. He just bought a pool.
Whoa! How do you know this? How do you know this?
Twitter.
How's that comedy club going?
Oh, the one in Vineland.
Yeah.
I hear it's a karaoke place now.
You understand? That's another. That was the beginning of the problem when I said, "Why are you doing that?" And then they booked me don't even. So you
were
understand?
actually the one. You ruined that comedy club.
I know. I was
That
right
shit,
about that.
That was going to be, they were nicknaming it the comedy mothership of New Jersey. But then you show up, you start screaming the N-word on stage, you fucking shoo away everybody and tell them that there's karaoke.
Shoo Lee away, everyone.
Shoo Lee everyone away.
We lost
And now
him,
that
too.
place folded
It didn't fold.
because of Gino Bisconti.
Do you understand? Everything you're saying,
understand.
you know I'm right.
I
and
understand
I don't mean
we've been doing everything wrong from the jump. We need to just watch other people's shows and ask people to send us money. Because it fucking works!
No.
It fucking works! They are making money! That's insane!
But that's you said it perfectly. We're
Did you see there was one $400 super chat?
There was
That's where I'm like, is the
'Cause
money
they're
laundering
laundering
thing
money.
real? Because who's sending $400 fucking dollars?
Dabblers Anonymous, like the someone that.
And by the way, I watched it on the boss's show because the boss just sat here like this watching it.
See, now he's doing it.
He was stream sniping.
Because
Dude,
that's the show.
They figured
That's
it out.
the show.
They
Have a
figured-
great
what
Fourth,
are we gonna do?
everyone.
What are we gonna keep making shit like, oh, here's a video of something. Who cares?
He was
Who the fuck cares?
he was stream sniping. Shuli stream sniping. Misery Loves Company.
It was incredible.
Can we just watch that? How about we'll be the fourth in the hole. We'll watch
it's
Anthony
unwatchable.
watching Shuli watching Brennan. And then, from what I understand, we'll make the most money. That's gonna be a fucking $5,000 show.
Your
in
face
Super
is
Chats.
redder than that dildo right now. You're so angry.
Ah! What's the point?
His face
Who
is like
gives a
this.
shit?
Steve. But the reason you're mad is because you're I'm sorry that I'm always right, and I mean this as such a compliment to both of you. You're offended as someone that's doing this, like because you're good at it. They have no talent whatsoever.
But the proof is in the pudding. They got so much pudding, Gene.
What do you work here because you're like, I want to be rich and famous, or do you do it because you enjoy it?
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Literally, like, I get to come in and do whatever I want all day.
Whatever you
Kinda the
want.
best.
Fucking Bob. Do you think Bob wanted to sit in a box? And that was the beauty of it, because the boss sent a $10 super
I feel
chat.
bad for Bob. He seems like he gets bullied on that show.
Because for the money, you just proved my point. He does get bullied because he needs the money. And then fucking John, not only is he's shitting on Bob for Shuli, because he's like, and Brennan won't bring Shuli in. So fucking shitty stuttering John, who looks as pale as fucking like the whitest whiteboard, is yelling at Bob about Shuli, and Bob's like, I don't know. And Bob honestly doesn't know. So now Bob, I got great news for you, Steve. He's making all this money. He's getting paid to sit there and look like a fucking cunt. I'm sorry, and I love you, Bob, but he was getting paid to look like a cunt. And fucking Kevin Brennan.
I look like a cunt.
Kevin Brennan.
I don't get paid directly for that.
And you think
And I
Kevin-
don't have a swimming pool. So who's winning? It's not me.
It is you.
I'm a loser. I'm a fucking fat loser.
No.
These guys are killing it.
You're not a loser.
All they're doing is watching each other's fucking shows. They don't have to do anything.
Garrett, talk to him. He won't.
You're right, Steve.
No.
And it's being less and less fun working here when all they do is talk about it. All the same people.
And nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever
It's
happens.
just, hey, this retarded jerk off was a fucking dumb asshole again.
Until the
Can
next
you believe it?
stupid tweet or podcast where they say something dumb and then it just moves on to the next. Can you believe they did this stupid thing?
But it engages people's like love for high school drama gossip, so they pay them. ridiculous amounts of money for. I can't even explain what it is. It's
But
just, to me, I don't watch it because it bothers the fuck out of me. But from what I gather on Twitter, it's pretty much the same show every fucking day.
Yep.
It's Ray's an asshole, Chad's an asshole, Gino's an asshole, and Bob's getting a swimming pool. But it fucking works because they are...
Yeah, you can't blame them for it.
Unless this is some sort of
But do you
well-executed money laundering scheme.
It is.
He's raking in cash for not doing
It's not
much.
a laundering scheme. What laundering scheme would give YouTube 30% for nothing?
Exactly. I would love to say it must be that. But it can't be.
That's just what they think. Me and
What
by the way,
perfect crime loses 30% of your money?
we were talking about this at the bar, and fucking Stancil said it, and I said, "You're right. You're exactly right, but we're trying to fuck with them." But and that's why I always say it's all, and I said to him, like, that's why it's common sense. I said, everything is common sense, and I'm not going to make it about COVID right now, but it's like, the second you say that, Garrett, you're like, oh yeah, that would be stupid. You know, but we don't have to tell them that. And here's the thing. This is why I'm sorry that I'm not full of shit.
Gene,
but
it's been 16 minutes and we've been talking straight about these fucking retarded
right,
faggots.
but watch this. You need to let me say
how much
this.
money did we make?
You need to let me say
How much
this.
are we up to? We got to be up to like $500
Do we
by
care?
now. Come on. I want free money for being a faggot.
And look, I'm right, because here's the thing. I'm sorry that I'm not full of shit, and that is its own worst punishment. And the more we engage them, the more they make the one thing they want, money. Don't get me wrong, we make money doing what we love. They fucking do whatever they have to make money. And that's a terrible way to live. And I'll say this, and I've said this before. You can think that I'm obsessed with them, but I'm not. I suffer you. I suffer you because I'm right. And everything, yesterday was the penultimate, and you didn't let me say the best part. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to interrupt you when you guys are killing it. But you want to know the best part? Shuli tweeted it. Shuli tweeted, it's like, you paid John $3,000. Shuli was trending on Twitter today. Shuli was, because of what John said about him. And I'm sorry if you think I'm sitting there obsessed about how much money they're making. I'm not. I'm fucking loving that we get to come. And again, this is what I was saying about In Hot Water. In Hot Water is completely the same because it's as stupid as ever, but we don't talk about them all the time. And you can say that all you want. You look at the show yesterday, Tuesday, you look at the show Monday, we have guests on all last week. We talk about shit. I don't know if you know this, Monday, I was talking about the RFK interview and it morphed into one of my favorite episodes ever. In fact, I walked in Tuesday and said, the Chip Show. Did I not call it the Chip Show? And Steve's like, Chippers? I'm like, no, yesterday's show. It was that good that fast. And again, Steve.
Well, that's because I wouldn't consider a Cheez-It a chip.
We're not going to do this
it's
today.
more of a cracker.
We're not going to do this
cracker
today.
Show.
We're not going to do this today.
No, you're right. We should talk more about Ray DeVito, Chad, and Kevin Brennan. Because why the fuck wouldn't we? That's the best business plan you could have, is talk about those retarded faggots for as long as you fucking can.
You're going to kill them.
It doesn't make sense to me. I thought at first it was funny, but now I'm like, it's months and months later, and they're making more money than ever on bullshit. I don't even get it anymore. What's there to talk about these people anymore? I feel like every base has been fucking covered.
It's a terrible... There's only one base. There's one base. And it's a terrible way to live, and I'm sorry. Look, I apologize that I got you addicted to Rage Hall, and I know you're not. But now do you get that? I'm serious. Like, there was a time when I'm like, why is he shitting on me? And then you realize, and I've said this, Bob Levy, again, like,
he shits on you. Dude, after he tried to fight you in here, if you're talking about Brennan, remember when he knocked the microphone over and called you a faggot?
Yeah.
It was days later, I was at Sullivan's, and he came over and said hi to you.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, what's up? And then he goes, yeah, we can't be friends on the air. It's not good for business.
It's not good for business.
That was the day it all died for me. Because I'm like, Kevin's rage is kind of phony.
And I'll tell you.
And I loved Kevin. I mean, I still think he's funny, but I used to love Burning Bridges because I thought he was this much of a depressed, angry psycho. But then, like... He tries to fight you, and then he's like, "Hey, man, we're cool. I just can't be friends with you on the air." Because people, he saw the Reddit and the Twitter and all the comments of people shitting on you. And he's like, "Oh, people on the internet like when I shit on Gino. They hate Gino, so I'm just gonna go with that." And it took the genuine shit, it took all the realness out of it.
Are you done proving my point?
Like, I remember when you used to get in fights with like Gary Gulman. Used to fight with Bob Kelly. Jimmy Martinez slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah,
those. We're all like, holy shit, Kevin Brennan's fucking with people and he's getting into fight. Like, it's very entertaining. But now it seems all put on for superchats, and I'm like, that's gay. I don't like it.
And
you're
yet
right,
you just said you want. You said you want to live like that. Sorry, Garrett.
the reading of super chats during the show makes it worse show.
It's not a show anymore.
It's not a show anymore. It's
Like-
just them reading super chat. And they have, you see the disclaimer? Any super chat under $10 will be read at our discretion. Like, that's how much super chats they're getting.
But yeah, that's so much money for a fucking.
I mean,
We need to just give it all up, Gene. And 5 days a week, we'll beat them. We'll do it 5 days a week. We'll sit there on YouTube, collect super chats. We'll just watch their shows.
You would hate it.
I'm sure
I
I'd
wouldn't
love
do it. I would
I'm sure
hate it.
It would be the fuking time of my life. I'd have a fucking pisser sitting there. Watch. Because, dude, you don't have to do anything.
You just said.
You don't have to do any. You don't have to do any prep. You don't have to look shit up. You don't have to find things that might be interesting to talk about. Fuck all that shit. All you have to do is go, oh, did Chad do a show this week? Excellent. Now we have 1.5 to 2 hours of content.
Okay, hold on one
and
sec.
all we have to fucking do is sit there. All we have to do is sit there and, like, occasionally be like, huh, Chad's a fucking idiot. Did you hear what he said?
No,
and
we
then
have to
press
read,
play again.
we'd have
and
to
then,
read super chats, too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll make it difficult and challenging, is occasionally reading something off the screen. But then I'll be able to get back to watching Chad. And all I have to do is sit there, and Chad will talk, and I'll go, did you hear what he said? What an idiot. He's so dumb.
Yeah.
I hope he 10 grand. We'll make 10 grand in a fucking month just doing that.
Easiest show of the week. Easiest show of the week.
God damn, what's the fucking point? Who cares?
You
Don't
literally
even-
just
who gives a
said.
shit?
You literally just said. Watch this, Garrett. Ask me a question, as Gina. Say, how much fun did you have with Keanu at Content House? Ask me.
As Gino?
No, you're you. I'm me.
Hey, Gene.
Hey, Garrett.
At Content House, how much fun did you have?
Garrett, not kidding. I had the
With
time.
Keanu.
Well, thanks. Oh, with Keanu? Not kidding, Garrett. I had the time of my life. Now I'll be Steve, and you say how much would you love to make thousands a day doing super chats?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, buddy.
Would you want to make thousands of dollars a day doing super chats?
I would have the fucking time of my life. Do you see a slight difference?
No.
You understand? You
You seem enthusiastic and ready to grab the world by the horns.
You're offended.
Like I do. I'm ready to grab this super
Now
chat
you
world
know
by
how-
the horns and ride it
Watch this,
into cash land.
You know what? Now you know how I feel.
Gay?
No.
Like a really gay fag?
Yes.
I do know how you feel.
Now
man.
you know how I feel when fucking Garrett's hero, Ray DeVito, fucking calls himself a comedian and says, I didn't go long, you said the N-word, because I'm offended that he's even doing what I really enjoy doing. You're offended that these guys are doing what you really enjoy doing because they're doing it like pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Now do you get it?
But it.
They're your Ray
Hey, Steve,
DeVito.
Shuli's
No
on.
offense.
Oh, sweet.
Want to stream snipe him?
Hell yeah.
Who is?
Come on,
Hit
guys.
like, hit subscribe.
on the
Stop
phone.
it! Is this live?
Yeah.
Of course.
That full
And,
bit
well,
is
it
dead.
sounded like
Oh, I mean, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to fucking.
Wait, pause.
Dead. It is
Look
a
at Chad's stupid fucking glasses. What the fuck does he need them for? To read? What the fuck does that fucking retard read? The back of a cereal box? Dumb ape piece of shit? I don't be.
She no
Hold
longer
on.
likes-
Hold on. I got to.
Dude, how much did we make so far?
No, terrible.
How much
But
are-
you like train wrecks? This labeled. You enjoy. That's why you like Stevie Lou.
Why can't I
You
find this?
love
I
a
want to
train
super
wreck.
chat him.
That's why you enjoyed it.
Why can't I find this?
Wait,
It's
hold
on
on.
Shuli Network.
Chad's watching Shuli.
Oh, I thought we were streaming.
Chad?
Hold on.
I-
There's
Oh,
a-
okay. He's not
There's an
live.
Inception.
It's just live.
Snipe
No,
happening.
I thought Chad was live. All right.
Then he actually talks. during
No,
the
no,
show?
Shuli's
He
live
stops and just-
on an old video of Chad,
I
who
don't
Chad
know.
is watching an
I've
old
never
video of
watched the
Shuli.
show,
So
in
we're
length,
we're
so
fourth
I don't
in line
know
here.
How he does it.
This is weird.
Like yesterday,
You're
was
gonna
tough because
kill
I wanted
Garrett.
to hear
I
what
can
John
handle
had
this.
to say.
He's
I wanted
Fucking
to hear
Shuli! Look at this guy. What is he, fucking bald? Nice glasses, fag.
It's not about.
Steve
like
should.
everybody
Steve,
wants to
you
hear
should
him
really
talk.
do this.
Wait,
I hate to
did
tell-
Bob gain weight? He's looking fat.
Oh,
I bet he just sits around smoking pot and eating.
I don't
fat
wanna-
I was in
fag.
the chat the entire time.
How's the pool coming?
I'm texting Shuli. We're stream sniping you.
Shuli, there are rumors of you hanging around the slutty vegan. Confirm or deny?
We're stream sniping you on Gum
Oh,
Friday
man,
right now.
What does that question
No
mean? I don't
comment,
get that
yeah.
question.
I have no
I'm gonna
idea.
hand that to the slutty vegan.
Chad stuff isn't fair use. He stays silent so long that it's just watching the show rather than commenting.
This is what I'm saying, though. Why does he have to do something different
Liquid
than that?
Melendez.
He
That
doesn't.
stuff is he just sits around and he watches the show, barely talks. Why would you have to do anything different if people
What?
are super
You
chatting
wouldn't want to
and
do
telling
that.
you what to fucking say?
You give control. Do you understand? And here's why. We wake up every day, talk about whatever we want to talk about, and fucking just.
Well, from
we
now
riff.
on, Gene, I want to talk about whatever the super chatters want to talk about.
You understand?
I don't have anything on in my head at all.
And-
I'm an empty vessel.
Hold on, just
come
once.
in me.
Look at Happy Mike's avatar. It's like Mike Piazza drinking milk from a cow or something.
You're dipping your. If we lose Steve's just gonna quit and be like, I just
I'll
stream
get to
sniped.
look at hilarious PFPs while reading comments and not having to have a single thought in my head. Gene, it sounds genius. I don't know why we're so stupid and we're not just doing this.
This
every
is
day.
and
We can do it 7 days a week. Fuck it. Every day
You're
we
living.
wake up and go on
You're
YouTube and just
living.
watch one of their shows.
Bobby just
for fucking
died of
hour and a half to
malnutrition.
2 hours. We get paid and then we just fuck off and don't do anything else.
because you're miserable now talking about.
I
it.
love that.
Steve, I'm right. They're Jimmy Kimmeling it. Watch. Fucking, you just said it. Fucking Levy was Levy was great at comedy, okay? And he still could be, but he's doing this all the time. You said it. Brennan is a hilarious comedian. I've said it, I'll say it again, and not for the last time. He's infinitely funnier than his brother because you can't multiply by 0. But they're Jimmy Kimmel. I don't want to skip over everyone else. Morse doesn't even talk anymore. Jimmy Kimmel went from the Man Show that we loved to fucking pandering to the left, saying whatever the fuck he wants, waiting for an applause sign, and that text you sent me today, and I told it to Garrett, look it up, fucking as he's texting, he thinks there's an applause sign behind him because this is all they know how to do now, and they're not funny, and Levy does this so much, he doesn't want to do stand-up anymore.
I appreciate all the talking you just did, but you interrupted the 4 shows that are on in the background. So I'm going to have to ask you to shut the fuck up for like 20 minutes.
I apologize.
So I can sit here, watch some super chats, and do my thing. All right?
What is your thing?
I just sit here and watch their show.
You wouldn't want to do that. So watch it.
Oh, I'm loving this. This is the best.
Oh my God. Here's what I want to do this summer. Barbecue. Fucking Garrett, of course. I'm here. Watch this.
No, but you already get it. I can just do other stuff. I can play video games and just all I got to do is sit here while someone else's fucking bullshit show is on. And occasionally I'll look over and go, "Did you hear what that fucking idiot just said? Holy shit! What a fucking moron!" And then I go back to playing my video games for 20 minutes or so. I'll listen for another thing.
Okay, so here's how it works.
Look, Chad's got Shuli on the screen, and he's watching Shuli's show. Shuli's watching Chad's show, and we're watching that.
Yeah.
How entertaining is this for the fans? They fucking love this shit.
It's kind of covered up, but where does the picture of Kevin Brennan in the top right corner come into?
Oh, because when he's doing the show, fucking Chad, he's still fucking sucking at the tit of Kevin Brennan. He wants people to fucking see the Brennan thing. Like, do you understand? Steve, everything you said.
How much money does Chad make? I feel like
None of these chats are super chats.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. He's got broke bitch chats?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the point of that? That just interrupts your show, and you don't even get anything out of it. But then again, you don't have to think or say stuff.
You just react to the next.
You just read what it says on the screen, and you go, what's Shuli up to?
Okay, but you do understand.
How much money does Chad make?
It'll never be enough for him. And he doesn't make a lot.
I want $1 million a show.
This is how
you think we can pull this off?
Yes. This is how dumb you become.
I blame you for me even knowing who these people are, because if I didn't hear you talking about them,
it's not my fault. They infected the network.
It never
they
even come
infected
across
the network,
my desk.
but they would sit there and shit on me And fucking all the fans, not all the fans, God forbid. Everything is polarizing, okay? And
Everything is polar bears.
I have always been, leave fucking Alonzo out of this. I've always said this. I had this conversation with Keanu just the other day. I had this, I'll be Chad Zumach. I had this conversation once with Colin Quinn after doing the Artie Lang show. And he's like, yeah, you get it. I'm like, I never want there to be a middle ground with me. Quinn's the same way. You've seen his Twitter. I never want there to be a middle ground with me. I want people to be passionate about what I'm saying. And they are one way or the other. And when Brennan would come on here and shit on me and fans be like, yeah, Gino sucks. Good. Goodbye. They're all, once you realize what you're doing, everyone does your work for you. And anyone that thinks, Steve, would you want someone to say, I love the dump, it's as good as Misery Loves Company? Would you?
I would want someone to say, I love the dump. It makes more money than Misery Loves Company.
That's fine. That's fine. But would you ever want them to say...
If the number I was told yesterday at the bar is accurate, this shitcast is making $180,000 a year.
And?
That's a lot of money for nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that based on? Like the super chats
$15,000 a month after taxes.
I don't know. This is just the number I was told yesterday.
Yeah, he makes...
$15,000 a month.
He says he makes $15,000 a month after taxes.
No way.
Exactly. This was my reaction.
YouTube takes 30%. The government takes 35%.
Right.
That's like 50% of the money.
Okay, okay.
He's making 30 grand a month in super chats.
That's what it would have to be.
Yeah.
No, he loses. No, if they take 30%. What did I miss?
And then the government takes 35%.
Government.
Okay.
So that he would have to
The
make
government takes 35%
of income. Yes.
Has it always been that much?
Yes.
Even under Trump?
You got to start paying your taxes, G.
Yeah.
I pay in installments, you know?
And especially super chats, because that's not even like, that's like a bonus money, you know? So they tax you more on that.
By the way, I just got a text from Bobby. Can we please do the way? And I'd like to be able to drink some water and get some breakfast. Now, that's my point. Now, this is exactly what I said to Bobby. That we're not doing this fucking pro
Tell
wrestling
Bobby we're
shit.
too busy snipe streaming, or is it stream sniping? We're too busy shooting loads at these other guys who are doing other shows.
Okay, bring
Because
Bobby in.
fuck them. They're fucking dumb.
I'm about to grow Bob. We're about to add another
hold
rule.
on. Shuli's watching a new show now. Look, he's watching Kevin Brennan's old show, I think.
Yeah, because they got nothing.
Got punched, or almost did.
Oh my God, it's the Jimmy Martinez thing. I was just talking about this. Oh God, I hope they just play it and they don't talk over the part where he gets smacked.
Hey, handsome.
Did he hit him already?
He didn't hit him.
Okay.
He never hit
So,
him.
Oh, I thought he smacked
I'll let you
him.
know that guy
Oh,
challenged
no,
me.
he's another fucking poser.
He like pushed around Carrie Cavaris' chair and then went up to Kevin and Kevin grabbed his arm.
This is... would you want to do this? No. Would you want to do this?
This is the most fun I've ever had, Gene.
Bob Levy, and I love him. Am I wrong? Bob Levy has become... what was I going to say? He's
The guy on his block who has a pool. That's who he's become. Because all the super chat money. I don't have a fucking pool. I don't even have a barbecue right now. I'm buying one.
We're going to barbecue. Here's what I'm going to do.
I could be barbecuing while watching their shows
We're all
and making $15,000.
Look how miserable you are talking about.
It's making me happy.
Bobby. Do you enjoy doing the dump with Steve every day, Bobby?
I do.
Yeah. And I mean, do you wake up every day? Does Steve say, hey, make sure you have clips of Chad or whoever so we could shit on him? No. You sit there, he puts up clips that you ready for this? That you chose, that you liked, that you said, Bobby will get a kick out of this. Or a clip of me and Keanu when we're fucking shouting. Oh, I'm going to use this from now. When we're shouting at people, when we're shouting at fucking people, outside of
There's
a fucking
a lot
Jeep.
of clips of that, too.
Yeah, well, you know, people are
Endless
fucking...
clips on the internet of you and Keanu misbehaving.
Now, and don't you enjoy that?
Of course I do.
Would you rather just come in and watch people you hate? You realize they're watching people they hate. You gonna be okay for
Sounds like a dream come true.
Love you.
All I have to do is sit there and watch other people's shows. I don't have to do anything, and I get $15,000.
Yeah.
Stop selling it to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like the greatest deal ever. An hour a day, I sit on my ass. I don't have to talk much. Just occasionally.
Why don't you do it for a week?
You don't even have to leave your house because you just do it on Zoom or whatever.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't have to leave my house. I don't have to leave my couch. I don't even have to get up and go. Like, I get my laptop, bring it to the couch, 15 grand.
Oh, you're getting your laptop? You're not just going to grab your phone? Probably easier.
I guess, yeah, probably easier on the
Yeah.
phone. I don't even have to get the laptop out. 15 grand in my hand.
Do you want 15 grand, Steve?
Very badly.
Be careful. He's going to give you $15, and then every week you're going to have to stream again for a week to get the rest of the remaining 15 grand.
I would
No,
never
no,
do
I
that.
want 15 grand a month.
Him. Yeah, him. I'd make it even slower. I'd make him do it even more because
Yeah.
it's the opposite of you. You're realizing how much you like being skinny. You look great. I would make him realize, like, nah, you only get of the 15 grand, you get $12. It's like, but I spit bile for an hour. Yep. And you're gonna keep doing it because they weren't making this much money immediately. They had to fucking really mold into fucking hateful people.
It takes work.
Watch this. Do you want to hang out?
It's a grind, Gene. It's a hustle. You got to hustle while you're watching all these other shows. But at the end of the road, there's 15 grand sitting there.
Get the scale and set it up. He's not gonna stop.
Yeah, Steve does bring up a good point because like half of In Hot Water has become talking about people you hate, but we
It hasn't.
don't make the
Watch this.
$180,000 a year.
Like I believe In Hot Water Monday was although if you want to say people I hate, that includes like fucking Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
But here's my point. When I talk about Jimmy Kimmel, and we'll do it. Trust me, we're gonna do. We did it on Morning Wednesday. When I talk about Jimmy Kimmel, I'm saying this man is lying to you, and then I point out why he's lying to you, and why fucking he's a shill for the left, and why fucking you need to do your own research. Why it helps you to be healthier. Why it helps you to be happier. When these guys shit on Chad, they're like, what are they saying when they shit on Chad?
He's so fucking dumb. What a fucking retard.
Now again, this is funny. This is fun. This is us hanging out with people we like. I'm going to tell you something right now. Kevin and Bob really don't like each other that much anymore. They don't. They're in a fucking, like Keanu said it. Bob is in an abusive relationship. And when you fucking are in an abusive relationship, the man doesn't let you have any other friends. And never was that underscored more than fucking Tuesday when they're snipe streaming. When Bob is getting yelled at by Stuttering John and Bob is yelling at Kevin, let fucking Shuley in. And Kevin's like, no. And it made the show shitty, and all it did was make Shuley look better. These guys... Shuley! And that's going to make them hate each other more. Like, if we ever have disagreements here, we fucking yell about it, and it's good radio, and it makes the show better. You understand?
Sure do.
So again, do you want $15,000?
Yes.
All right, $12 a snipe stream. Worse than I'm doing to Bob.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting for you to give me the money. I'm going to get it from the beloved chatters. I'm going to tap into that network.
Here's the sad thing. He probably could do it. Yeah. He could pull it off. This could be your origin villain story. This would be your origin story.
Dude, there are other guys who I've never seen before in my life tapping into this little market. They're making their little chunks of change.